Poet Empress releases next month. I just finished the audiobook. Let's talk about it. Way's a village girl who offers herself up as concubine to an evil man because her family's starving. It's kind of out of pure desperation, but also strategic. She's seeking power and planning to end his life before he takes over the entire country. In this world, we have poetry magic. The women are not allowed to read or write, so using language as part of the magic system felt like a smart move. Knowing how powerful words are, especially to readers. But in order for these magical poems to work on him, she must truly understand who he is as a person. And that was one of the things that stood out to me in the story, is seeing how one person is perceived by many and how all of those viewpoints built that bigger picture. I know this was published under Bramble. This is far from a romantasy in my eyes. There's some romantic connection buried deep there somewhere, but I wouldn't say that it's romantasy. I wouldn't even consider romance as a subplot. I don't feel like it was strong enough to even be considered a subplot. I prefer that. I like when the romance takes a backseat to everything else, so that was a plus for me. If you saw my first video about this book, I was crying within the first 2 minutes of the audiobook. It's emotional and it deals with a lot of trauma, but that being said, the emotional aspect could have went a whole lot deeper. I wish some scenes were slightly more graphic. What's actually happening is horrific, but the way that some of the scenes were written weren't quite explicit enough. There's a few moments that felt like major plot points that were just summarized and kind of skimmed over. And if those scenes were actually played out, they could have hit so much harder emotionally. Some parts were skimmed and I just wish they would have been fully explored. This book could have been longer to give you that bigger picture. Overall, I enjoyed it. Every side character had motive and purpose, and I think this was a fantastic debut.